everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Pageant Community Radio, a show to promote diversity and to give people a voice. And today I'm joined by the very gorgeous Shani, who is our Ms. Cardiff Galaxy. Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I feel like I haven't seen you since I was in Wales for Danielle's Texas Hoedown.
Yes. Oh my God, yes, that was amazing.
Yeah,
That
that was
was the last.
really
Yeah.
Yeah, down in Old Barry.
Mm.
So tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So I'm Shani. I'm 31. This is my first time competing as a Miss. But I have previously competed in pageants before, including Galaxy. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to think what to say. Um, no. So my platform. That's always a good place to start, I
Yeah,
think.
go with that.
Fabulous. So my platform is called Filling Up My Mumma. So at the moment it is a Instagram page that supports, encourages, celebrates, and inspires mums. So it's quite new, but at the moment,
Sorry.
it's okay. At the moment, I'm using it to share my personal journey through motherhood and mum guilt. Um, I've started getting other mums involved and share their stories in hopes that it inspires others. Um, and I created it because I have a little boy now. He's 2,
Yeah.
Cassius. Um, I felt like I definitely struggled with the changes that having a baby brought, and mainly mum guilt. Feeling a little bit like I lost myself, feeling not good enough, and comparing myself to others, or just increased mum guilt,
Yeah.
basically. Um, and then someone said to me, "You can't pour from an empty cup," and it really stuck with me and really made me think about who I am as a person, who I was before Cass. Um, and I want to help others bring that back into their lives, because you're not just mum. Like, mum is probably the best title you can have, and it's amazing and all those lovely things, but it's also, it's not your whole identity. So yeah, that's been going really well. It's been helping other mums a little bit so far. I think just being real on there and sharing the harder experience as well as all the great experiences.
Oh, that's amazing. Because obviously, as a Ms, it's great because obviously people who do have kids are welcome to compete, which is amazing. So you said you competed in Galaxy before. When was that?
So that was in, I think it was 2018. So it was the 10th anniversary.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
yeah, so that was an experience for sure. So for anyone watching that year, because it was the 10th anniversary of UK Galaxy pageants, anybody who came runner up had to compete again on the final night on the Sunday. And yeah, they put a 10th crown on basically. So they had one extra space to go and compete for internationals. Um, so yeah, I had to do it twice in one weekend, but it was so much fun. And we also had to do a speech on stage to why we thought we should be Galaxy number 10. And oh my gosh, that was so nerve wracking.
Oh
um,
gosh.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that would have been. But I remember seeing that and thinking, oh my goodness, it was just amazing. It was just amazing that weekend. I think I competed that year actually, but I came second runner up. So yeah, I remember. Oh my goodness. So you're coming back to Galaxy. And why did you think I need to come back to Galaxy? What was it about Galaxy that made you want to come back?
Oh gosh, I just had so much fun. I really felt like I belonged. So I had applied to compete the year before that, so the 2017. Um, but things happened. I ended up pulling out, and I was like, no, I do. I need to go back and give it a go. When I went back, I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is the place for me. I loved how diverse it was. I loved um, just the whole sisterhood feeling. Having the different divisions, I think, is amazing. The pageants I competed in the past didn't have different divisions, but I really loved it. Like, I made um, little friends. So May, um,
Uh,
like junior teen. She
Yes.
was tiny. Been amazing. You meet people and you get to watch their journey. So I've literally watched her grow into this like amazing young woman. So it's just really nice. And what did attract me even before having children was that this does allow older women and does allow mothers, which is something that I always thought pageants should. I definitely understood why we didn't have that in the past, with like Miss Universe, for example. But I am really happy that that has changed, and that women have that option, and they have that choice of to what suits them and their families.
Yeah. So obviously, as you're a mum to a gorgeous little boy, which is so amazing, and you're obviously a pageant mum as well. So, how are you juggling being a mum, doing your pageant journey, doing your work? I'm sure as well. How are you doing all of that?
Oh, it's certainly been difficult and a different experience than I've had in the past. I think I underestimated how difficult it would be for me this time round. But in those difficulties, I've certainly grown already. I've noticed like how much more focused and dedicated I actually have to be to achieve the things that I want to do, because my priority is being a mum. So as much as they say like your goals and stuff, you don't have to put them on the back burner. They don't come second. Naturally, they come second. And so it's literally like, as you said, juggling and trying to just keep that determination and motivation. So for me, I've just been doing what I can, trying really hard not to compare myself to others.
Yeah.
My different, and that's okay. And that's what I want to represent, is that not all of us have to be the same. We're unique. That's great. So our journeys are going to look different. Our preparation is going to look different. I've been really working on myself, and part of filling up my cup is doing pageants. It is this journey. So it's really nice that the two intertwine.
Oh, and I love that. Obviously, you're representing Cardiff as well. So, have you always lived in Wales?
No, I actually haven't always lived in Wales. So I was born in Wales. My stepdad joined the military when I was like 5 or 6. So we moved around England a lot. I moved back when I was 14. Oh, I will just out there. I had 9 schools as a result of that.
Wow. Oh, yes. Military children do have to move around a lot, don't they? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Was that difficult, or did you think it was okay? Or
Oh, do you know what? At the time, it was really, really hard always being
Mm.
so I thought, you'd go into class and they'd be like, oh, pair up. Everyone would pair up, and I'd just be like the one
Oh,
on the end. Go, oh, just join that one as a 3. Like I vividly remember feelings, and oh gosh, my sash. Gotta have it right. Yeah, so it was definitely challenging at the time, but I think that it gave me really amazing skills, made me really adaptable. It's made me love meeting new people, because that's all I ever did throughout my childhood, is meet new people, speak to new people, learn about them, build those connections quite quickly. And I think that's what's attracted me to pageantry, is that it's an opportunity to meet women from all over, and make new friends. And I just really love that. I feel like I get itchy feet just doing the same thing over and over. And so that's what, pageantry is a hobby that incorporates that love that I have for meeting new people.
Well, you've got a head start then, in the sense of having dealt with that at school and then being able to transfer that into pageantry, which is great. So, what are you looking forward to? We've only got 6 weeks to go. So, what are you looking forward to the most? What stage round, or anything about the day?
Oh, do you know what? Just all of it. It feels like I've been away for like a gazillion years. Like I can't wait for that feeling. For me, as I said, this journey has been like quite challenging. At times, I've like doubted, like, should I be doing it? Like, because it looks so different than previously. But I'm just trying to remember why I'm doing it, and I want to have fun. I'm looking forward to literally all of it, and the pride that I'm going to feel when I walk off that stage. And I just did that. Seeing
Yeah.
Cass in the crowd. Oh my
Oh,
god!
oh, is he coming?
I mean,
Oh,
I
that's so cute. Oh, say that again. I missed it.
I said I don't know if he'll stay awake.
Oh, bless
Um,
you. Yes, of course.
but
Well, it's gonna be quite loud.
I, yeah, exactly. I'm hoping all the colours and dancing and bright lights and everything is going to keep him occupied.
Oh, he's gonna love that, seeing mummy on stage. And what do you
Yeah.
have a favorite round like of the night? Do you love like swimwear or evening or?
Oh, evening gown is my favourite. More so just because I love looking at everyone's dresses. Just
Yes,
love, so glam. Like, when do you ever go anywhere and get to see everyone looking so gorgeous? So
I
there's
know.
definitely seeing the variety and all the sparkle and colours. So yeah, and for me, I think that's my favourite because it's a bit slower. I can sort of take it all in. I
Yeah,
think everything else kind of feels like a blur to me when I'm on stage. It's
yeah,
so
yeah.
so quick. So yeah, that's definitely my favourite.
And it's good because we're the first night of the weekend, so at least we can go there, get it done. I don't know how I would feel if I was a miss nowadays and doing it on the Sunday. I don't know, that would feel a bit daunting. I think like now as you get older, you get less patient. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. So Shani, obviously I've done these podcasts, obviously promote diversity, celebrate culture and things like that. And something I always ask everyone is why do you think pageant diversity is important in pageantry, but also anything else around that, you know, like having diversity or anything within in pageantry that celebrates differences?
Oh my gosh, it's so important. I can't. I find I'm going to struggle to put into words. For me, I think so. This is hard for me to remember. I am quarter white, quarter black, and half Asian. Um,
Oh,
yeah, so I'm like super mixed. My family is really, really diverse. So, my mum's side of the family are Catholic, apart from my grandpa, who's Jehovah's Witness. Then my dad's side of the family are Muslim.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so I really grew up with lots of differences around
Yeah.
me. I feel like that taught me from a young age to, really be respectful and understanding and that sort of thing. But I know not everyone comes from backgrounds like that or may have been raised like that. Um, and so I think education is massively important. We have a long way to go. Um, and I did actually, knowing that you were going to ask me about diversity, just pick up this little, oh, it's blurry.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's blurry. Oh, maybe if you
well, it's
put it on you, will it? Will it? Oh, I can kind of see it there. Yes.
all about diversity. So I picked up
Oh,
that.
that's
Um,
amazing.
Aldi, it was only about £3 or £4. Um, so I would definitely say like we need to educate our, the next generation and start them young. I don't think any age is too young to educate
Yeah.
about our differences, because I definitely think hatred is taught.
Mm.
Um, and so I think overall that there's a lot we can achieve there. In pageantry, I am blown away by the changes that we've had recently. Literally in the last 5 years. So when I competed in Miss Universe Great Britain back in 2014, and Miss Wales back in 2015.
Oh wow.
And yeah, a long time ago. But since then, we've had our first Black Miss Wales. We've had three Black Miss Universe Great Britains.
Yeah.
The the first one was 2018.
Yeah.
Like, it is shocking to me that it has taken that long. Um,
Mm.
but look how far we've come just in those last few years. It's absolutely incredible. Darcy's win at Miss Wales for me was really, really meaningful because as a Welsh girl who absolutely loves Wales, when I entered Miss Wales, that was something that I really wanted to achieve. Because I looked at the lineup, I looked at the history, and I didn't see myself there. And so it was important for me that everybody is represented. There's something that I did see in Galaxy, um, which is why I love Galaxy so much, because I literally see every single body type, every single race, age. It's just amazing. But we certainly needed that elsewhere. And I think those big pageant platforms like Miss Universe and Miss World, like it's even probably even more so important in those.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I think everyone deserves to be represented. Everyone deserves to see themselves. It gives you, um, the inspiration and something to strive for, and to know if somebody else can do it, so can you.
Yes. Oh, I love that. And it's so true because, and it is amazing actually, like the first Black Miss Universe Great Britain and Miss Wales. It's insane, but it's also just such a good step in the right direction. So all those young girls will be seeing people, even yourself on stages and things like that. It's inspiring for them. So thank you so much for being part of this, Shani. It's been amazing to speak to you and get to know a little bit more about you. And I've got to say, your hair is looking amazing.
Oh, thank you. I know. Oh God, I'm flipped. So I was going the wrong side then.
Yeah.
Yes. So actually, on the touch of diversity, I'm going to wear my hair curly.
Oh,
The first time ever when I compete. I'm really, really excited about
yeah,
that.
I love your hair curly. Like I've seen pictures of your hair and it looks amazing. I'd love to be blessed with curls like that.
You've got gorgeous hair.
I know,
I,
but those curls.
well, I think we just all need to celebrate the things that make us different, don't we? And so
Yeah,
for me, um, it's so much more than just how I'm wearing my hair. It's literally me putting my whole self out there
yeah.
on the stage, hopefully inspiring other people to be their true selves as well.
100%. And my whole thing for this is to celebrate you guys because I love celebrating you guys. So thank you so much, Shani. Honestly, it's been so good to speak to you, and I can't wait to see you in a few weeks. Time's really going so fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, see you on stage for rehearsals.
Yes, thank you, Anna. Take
Lovely
care.
to speak to you. Take care. Bye.